26 years, teams from all over the world have been coming to Dallas to play soccer. 152 teams in 6 different age groups this year, 10 different countries. They play soccer and change the world just a little bit, one boy at a time. Here's Gina Miller.
A
translator could have come in handy at this week's Dallas Cup, as teams from all over the world competed in the 26-year-old soccer competition. But there was one team whose languages may have been a little more difficult to understand, but had a message that overcame any communication barrier. Meet the Peace Team, a group of Israeli and Palestinian boys and coaches brought together to play soccer and prove that tolerance and harmony can exist between two cultures that have historically had a volatile relationship.
These children, though, have grown up in an environment where there's constant media coverage of all the negative aspects of the conflict.
Shahar Eidelman is with the Perez Center for Peace in Tel Aviv, the organization that started the program in effort to eradicate some of the hostility between the two sides.
For most of these children in the project, they've never met anybody from the other side until they've started here.
It has built up over the years into a passionate hatred, unfortunately.
James Hollifield is the Director of International Studies in the Political Science Department at SMU.
The Israelis have always felt that they are under siege, that they're threatened, that they're surrounded by enemies, whereas the Palestinians have felt that a tremendous injustice has been done to them, that they have lost their land and their rights to the land and been pushed out by the Jewish settlers. So, I mean, there's a great deal of anger on each side.
But on this soccer field, there are just teammates, some from Israel, some from Palestine, all hoping to make a difference. Can they help make a step forward to help maybe resolving some of that conflict?
We hope so. We very much hope so. Because most of the kids on both sides get a different point of view of what is really happening. When they see it, when they get together and talk about it, then they know it better.
But it doesn't end on the soccer field. While the team is in Dallas, 2 players stay with the host family. In the case of Mark and Leslie Masick and their son Matthew, they are the only local family to host 1 Israeli and 1 Palestinian. Tom Vagish is an Israeli Jew, while Amir Munayr is a Palestinian Christian who lives in Jerusalem. Tom speaks Hebrew and a little English, while Amir is the one player on the Peace Team who knows his native language of Arabic in addition to Hebrew and English.
Here in Dallas.
There may be a few differences, but there are certain things that are universal. A love for PlayStation and the thrill of beating someone new who has no idea what she's doing.
You run good?
A healthy competitive spirit.
Who's better soccer player? Israelis or Palestinians? Who's
And an understanding of the U.S. entertainment industry.
I'm robot.
iRobot, yeah.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
I did not murder him!
That one's called Anger.
Britney Spears. Usher. Yeah.
How does it go? Oh, you know. Usher, how does the song go?
Yeah.
Both boys are only 12 years old, but they have a deep understanding of the battles their two cultures have fought.
Palestine, Israel.
Do you guys like that? Because lots of times Israel, Palestine is over here.
Yeah.
Do you grow up seeing that? I mean, is that kind of what you grew up seeing?
It's not nice.
It's an eye-opening experience for their hosts.
They clearly are well aware of what's happening in their part of the world, and are well aware that they're different in those small ways, but that they have more in common than different.
I've heard on the news what's been happening there, and it's just weird seeing them come and get along so good.
Have you become
Yes.
friends with people?
Yeah.
And can you ask Tom, has he become friends with people from Palestine?
יש לך חברים כאילו ערבים פלסטינים? משהו כזה? Yes.
Proof that children so young can teach the world so much. Gina Miller, Channel 8 Sports.